Alright my friends, so today we are going to talk about Acheron and why she chose to follow the path of Nihility specifically, and I would love to hear your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe, like and share to support the channel, and without any further ado, let's just get started. So first of all, we are going to talk about Acheron's past, at least the stuff that we know right now from her little short movie that they gave us about her, and then we will talk about why she picked specifically the path of Nihility. So we know that she was living on a planet that was called Izumo, and together with Izumo there was another planet that was called Takamagahara, and these two planets were basically orbiting a black hole, which is very important for the later on in the story, so keep that in mind. They were orbiting a black hole, not a star. At one point, Kami descended on Izumo and tried to destroy it. People in Izumo fought back and tried to defeat Kami. They were successful at killing some sovereigns, which are basically equivalent of a Harsher in Honkai Impact 3rd, or at least a similar concept to that, and they used their power to form swords. They formed 12 swords, which follows the same theme as Honkai Impact 3rd, basically killing Harshers and forming divine keys. The 12 swords are as follows: Truth, Sky, Howl, Mist, Frost, Fate, Flare, Thought, Root, Form, Bind, and Mao. These are the 12 swords that they created. Using these swords, the people in Izumo were successful at fighting back against Kami, and they were able to win multiple fights against his sovereigns. However, after countless battles, the swords broke, which led people to forge their pieces into two new swords. The first sword was Origin, which Acheron wielded. The second sword was End. At the end of the day, even these two swords were broken and the people of Izumo were killed. The only survivor we know of is Acheron, who understood that their whole fight against Kami was completely worthless. Their world was going to be destroyed either way, whether by the sovereigns or by getting swallowed by the black hole their planet was orbiting. That's the moment she understood that their whole work and all of their sacrifices were for nothing. She accepted that their future was nothing but a lie and that they were never going to win in the end. At that point, she forged her last sword, Not, from her own life and slashed it against the black hole. That was the point when Acheron understood that her and her planet's life was nothing and amounted to nothing, because as they showed us in the animation, the black hole at that point swallowed everything, the entire existence. Now how did Acheron survive from that? I don't know, but we know that both planets are gone because the black hole basically swallowed it. Now in my opinion, that was the point when she gave up on life and followed the path of Nihility, because if you don't know what the path of Nihility is, it is basically the path that says that there is nothing in our life that is worth living, and everything is going to end at the end of the day no matter what, and therefore there is nothing that is worth working for, and that is pretty much the definition of what she actually reached to at the very end. And even her final sword was called Naught, which means nothingness. So basically I think that this is the reason for why she picked the path of Nihility to follow it. However, as I said before, the black hole that the two planets were orbiting is very important for the story. Now, why am I saying that? Well, we don't know yet what that black hole was, but there are some people who are saying that it could be the aeon of Nihility, because the aeon of Nihility is actually has a similar design to a black hole, and therefore that black hole could be the aeon of Nihility, and at the very end the aeon of Nihility decided to swallow both planets. Now when the aeon of Nihility saw how powerful Acheron was, and that she was the last survivor of the planet, it decided to not basically kill her, but instead it decided to give her some of her power, of its power. I am saying it because we don't know if it is a man or a woman or whatever it is, so that's why I am saying it. It decided to give her some of its power and making her basically their own emanator, and that might be the reason why she became basically as powerful as she is in the story. We don't know yet if she is an emanator or not, but we know that she is following the path of Nihility, because even Xiaoji confirmed during the live stream for version 2.1 that she did follow the path of Nihility. He said that something happened in her past that caused her basically to follow the path of Nihility, so it is confirmed, unlike what some people were saying that that was just a bait when it comes to her type in the game. No, it is actually confirmed that she indeed follows the path of Nihility, and I think that the thing that happened in her past is the fact that she found out that the entire fight and all of the sacrifices they sacrificed themselves for were basically amounting to nothing, and that was the point when she gave up on life, and she basically followed the path of Nihility. Now, as I said before, we still don't know if she is an emanator or not, because neither Xiaoji nor the story gave us any information about that at all, but I am pretty sure that during her story, maybe together with Welt or during the main story, we will find out some more information, and maybe we will find out whether she is an emanator or not. But with how powerful she is and with how insanely crazy she is, I doubt that she would not be an emanator. I think that what she did to Black Swan in her mind was more than enough of a proof actually that she is an emanator, because if she isn't an emanator and she is that strong to the point where she can torture an emanator of the Garden of Recollection in the mind, this is the best place for the Garden of Recollection, and that was an emanator there, and she was able to torture her that way. Like, what the hell, dude? What the hell? She might be an aeon then. If she isn't an emanator, she will have to be an aeon. So I think that that was more than enough confirmation that she is an emanator, but as I said before, there is no actual confirmation yet. We will wait for the story and we will see if she is or not. But this is my opinion about it. Let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything new about Honkai Star Rail. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Honkai Star Rail.